Onto the rear of the car, the gas tanks. These fuel tanks are functional. I believe there's one other person who has functional tanks in the rear, but I think he made his out of a Javelin. But mine will be the only one, the only Falcon with functional rear tanks that I know of. A lot of people have said, oh, well, you don't want to do that. There's going to be so much weight in the back, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't care. This is how the movie car was supposed to be. That's the way mine is going to be. And I'm actually going to fill them up. I'm going to weigh the whole car, see how much it weighs, see how it handles with all that weight in the back. And it's not that much. I think these weigh 70 pounds each, which isn't that much. Filled with, you know, gas is like 6.2 pounds per gallon. You know, it's not that much. If you had like two grown men in the back seat, it would be somewhat. Anyway, this stuff on the top, this is just for show. This bung here is for show. This is a fuel vent. These caps here are incredibly rare and valuable. Thank you again to George Critty for getting me one. One came with the car. Another thing about these caps is, when I had them put on here, I tried everything I could think of to make them, when you close it, it would stay closed. But it was just so janky. I mean, like, it would flip open at any minute, which in the movie there is a split second where one of them is open. So I put a little pin here to hold them shut because they are going to be holding fuel. Also on the inside of these caps, there's a rubber gasket. I put a gasket on this fill thing here. They do have the gauges in the back, which do not work. Thanks again to George Critty for getting me those. And this frame that holds the tanks is also like the movie. They rest on this part here, and I put bicycle tires like strapped in so it's not metal on metal. So they're held right there, and then on this side, they rest on this horizontal pipe. On the stock gas tank, my friend Bill Brown gave, like, you can see this cutout part where it was welded in. The stock tank had a cutout for the spare tire, and Bill suggested, you know, just take that out. You can fit 20 more gallons in there, which is a great idea. With the supercharger, it's going to need that. And it turned out to be extra good because when I cut that out, the tank was all rusted. It was rusted to shit. So it absolutely needed to be taken out and cleaned, and so, you know, that all worked out great.